Welcome to our house. Roxanne
and Karmisha.
We in the house.
That's right.
Chopping it up.
That's right.
It's your girl Foxy Roxy. And my girl Karmisha.
That's right.
Superville. Guys, you got this? It's the Superville, okay?
Superman.
Superwoman in the house.
Hey.
Woo!
Hello, hello, hello. How y'all doing? Welcome to our brand new home, Chop It Up with R&K. My name is Karmisha Superville. And are you ready to chop it up? I don't know if you're ready to chop it up. Roxanne, they ready to chop it up?
Listen, I don't know if you guys are ready to chop it up, but I'm ready to chop it up.
Let's go.
All right? What do you say, Karmisha?
I think they ready.
They ready?
They ready.
All right, now, let's go, guys.
Welcome to our bi-weekly podcast series, Chop It Up with R&K. This is a podcast series where you're going to get your life. Listen, if you're looking to have fun, if you're looking to get advice on dating, relationship, your business, we going to cover it all. Yes, we got you. This is Chop It Up, a bi-weekly, unfiltered, unapologetic podcast series launching on Thursdays, 7 p.m. We are so ecstatic to have you join us on this amazing journey. Roxanne, how do you feel? Tell the people about yourself.
I am so super psyched and pumped up about this podcast. Listen, I have so much to say.
Yes.
I can't wait to just get it out, okay? So listen, you guys, you ready?
I think they're ready.
All right.
You better be ready.
Why did I start this podcast? Well, listen, I just want to thank my girl Karmisha here. We sat in the car one day. We were just chopping it up. And it was like, listen, why don't we do something?
For real.
I said, you know what, Karmisha? I've always wanted to own my own, television broadcasting.
You said that.
I did do a minor in television broadcasting. And it was like, listen, let's do it. Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
And on a whim.
We quarantine anyways.
On a whim. Okay? So just this whole journey of coming together and doing this podcast, for one, I think we need an unfiltered voice in our communities, right? We need to have something to say that's worthwhile, that gives the people something to tune into, something that doesn't have any strings attached, okay? We're going to be talking from the heart, guys, okay? We're giving you what we have. Nothing unfiltered. We don't owe anybody any royalties behind this, okay? So we're not subject to saying what it is they want us to say. Okay, I want to be a role model for my 3 girls. Okay, they need to see a strong Black woman being able to speak her mind, speak her truth, right? Too many times we get things watered down in our communities. Okay, so this is what we're here for. We are going to give it to you just the way you like it.
Absolutely.
Karmisha,
that's right.
Talk to me. Why you partner with me? What's this podcast mean to you?
You know what? For me, and I'm so happy you said that, because I think we are living in a day and age where we do need to amplify our voices as women of color, and not only as women of color, but we are coming to this, like you said, unfiltered, unapologetic. And I think there's a space for us. And I think now is the best time for women, especially that look like us, to connect with other women,
Absolutely.
to have our conversation. This is not a gossip site, guys. This is not going to be a gossip podcast or anything of that. Of course, we will be speaking about culture. We'll be speaking about things that really affect us and matters on a community level. And, we're just going to have fun with it.
Right.
And when you proposed that idea to me, I said, you know what? I want to be a part of it.
Right.
I'm all about empowerment. I don't know about you guys, but there's a lot of negativity in the world today. And I think we can all agree to that. So for me, being a part of it, my why is really connecting and creating an organic community, a community that's supportive. We are going to take you all on a journey, but together, it's a journey together. And who knows where it can lead. So I am so honored and really, truly honored that you allow me to be in this space with you. And
my journey.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. But more than anything, we are so happy to have you join us. Yeah. And you guys can leave us a message. You can follow us online on our social media pages. Tell us what you want us to talk about. What are some topics that are burning? We're going to have a conversation. There's no right or wrong.
Absolutely.
Absolutely not. So
we'll definitely be looking for your input. Let us know what you think. Give us some feedback. Subscribe to our podcast. We're definitely on Instagram, Chop It Up with R&K. So we're going to be on all social media platforms. So we're going to reach every one of you guys that want to plug into us. Right.
Absolutely. You know what? So this podcast is episode 1.
Yes.
All right. This is our first episode 1. And this is really just getting to know the creators behind the podcast. Right. And so we just wanted to, have a conversation. And obviously you welcome us into your home. And we just wanted you all to get a little background in terms of who you're going to be listening to. So Roxanne, tell the folks a little bit about your background.
So my background, oh my goodness, if I was to put a resume together, it'd be about 10 pages long.
God.
So I'm going to give you guys the abbreviated version. So I'm from a Caribbean background, Caribbean descent. Came here when I was a little girl, hardworking Caribbean parents. The goal was, for them to provide a better life for us, which I think most people come here to achieve that.
Absolutely.
I started off going to school, went into college. I think most Caribbean parents expect their kids to go into medicine or something like that. Yes. So I went into nursing. And like I said before, I did a minor in television broadcasting. Why? Because, the women that were around me, they were classy. They dressed, they wore heels. And I don't know about you, but listen, when my mom went away, she went out or she went to work, my sister and I, we would be in the closet, in her clothes, in her shoes and, all that good stuff. Yeah, let me give you, thank you, my dear. And I can remember as a kid, growing up, taking garbage bags and ripping it up and making all kinds of designs. So my goal, when I saw, women of color on the TV, I was like, that's a powerful position to be in. For sure. To be able to reach people. Yes. Right. So I aspired to do that. But of course, things got in the way. You do a lot of different things until you arrive at where it is you want to be. So needless to say, I went on to school. I did nursing. Came out of that very quickly and then, got into real estate. So I was doing real estate and, I love real estate. But I needed something to supplement my income because, your girl got to have her coins. Okay. I cannot be in the broker's office all day, not make any money and, expect to eat. So I started, thinking about ways in which I can supplement my income. A financial opportunity came along where I said, you know what? Money never goes out of style.
It's true.
Okay. Money never goes out of style. So I said, you know what? Let me go to school and get all my licenses. I'm fully licensed in financial services. Wow. So I can help you with just about anything you want in the financial services industry. Do I leave my real estate clients hanging? Absolutely not. Because, your girl got to get her points, right? From both ends of the spectrum.
Absolutely.
So, I am a financial advisor, fully licensed in financial services, also real estate. I have 3 wonderful children, right? Both 2 college grads. One is a sophomore in high school, coping with this whole, remote learning, right? She's maintaining her GPA. Have an awesome husband who loves me to death. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Just to the hubby.
Listen,
right?
So, for me right now, life is good and, looking to make some changes and exploring this new chapter in my life, so I'm looking forward to, what's on the horizon. Absolutely. What about you, my lady?
You know what? Man, I'm so blessed.
I know if my resume is 10 pages, yours got to be about 20.
Girl, I'm learning from you.
Not even.
But you know what? For me, so I am a millennial woman, and I think what really gels with us is our background are so similar, and I think that's so amazing. So I am also from a Caribbean descent, and for me, it's always about, being better than the generation before. And I know I know you can speak to that in terms of generational wealth and legacy and so forth. Yes. So for me, my legacy have always been, I want to be better than my mother. I want to be better than my generation who, came before me. And so I graduated. We are in New York City and I went to a city university. Absolutely loved it. An amazing experience. I wanted to go away and do all that stuff that you want to do when you're in high school. But I really decided to, stay local. And I'm so happy because I've gained so much knowledge and I'm a city girl by heart. And, thereafter I went into telecommunication. A lot of folks don't know that I have been in telecommunication for about 5+ years. And, and I just wanted something new. I wanted a change. Right. And unfortunately, guys, as we all know, if you've been fired from your job, come on, we shopping it up.
A time or two.
Okay, we being real here, okay? That happened. You know, I wasn't laid off. I got fired.
Okay.
Won't he do it?
That's it.
But
Open
you know
better
what?
doors, right?
It was a better door that was open.
Open.
It was a
Mhm.
blessing. And you all, and I know you guys can attest to that. When I first was let go, I was so devastated
Mhm.
because I was making good money. I was super young, just graduated from college, crushing it, going away, taking vacation, and everything stopped. But the good thing is I was frugal.
Okay.
So that's why we matched, you know,
Listen,
financial wellness.
Listen, I'm one of the
Yes.
most frugalest persons you will ever meet.
Come on now. And it ventured me to, it propelled me to want to own my own business,
Mhm.
set my own path,
Right.
be, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if I fail on my own.
Correct.
My own accord.
Right.
And so I am the founder of EBK Events. We are an event planning firm here in New York City.
Mhm.
And it's been a whirlwind. It's been a blessing. I've met so many amazing people
Mhm.
along this journey that I am so grateful now looking back and here and going through all the different adversities.
Right. Mhm.
I am so grateful for where we are today. And yeah, cheers to
Listen,
that, man. We got listen, all right?
You know, I heard you mention something about wanting to go away to college. You know, that was never my goal. I
Really?
never had ambitions to going away.
Wow.
And I don't know if it was because my mom never allowed us to do like sleepovers. So I never really wanted that.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
For me, I just wanted to get away and meet the boys, honey. Listen, you already know, chop it up.
Meeting the boys. Listen,
Hey, unapologetically. That's really why I want to go away.
Okay. Listen, when the cat's away, the mice will play.
You already know.
Okay. Listen, not mad at you. All right,
But Jesus had a better way. Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. Amen to that.
Amen.
Sister. All right,
Yes.
now.
So, God, look at that. We ended on the same note.
Listen, it's so funny, guys. Not for nothing. We had no prior dialogue to this. Who would have known?
Yes.
Sitting in a car one night, dropping Karmisha off, that we would give birth to this endeavor.
Come on now.
Okay. But what else is here to talk about?
You know what?
else? Right.
Facts. But you know what, too? I'm a big believer in manifestation.
Mm-hmm.
Manifestation. And I think we all can attest, wherever you are along your journey,
Mhm.
we are all in this COVID post-pandemic world together.
Right.
And when COVID first hit,
Mhm.
I sat in my house, in my humbly abode, and I said, man, I want to do more. I want to
Mhm.
I want to put something into the atmosphere that's positive
Mhm.
because I was feeling it was kind of shaky.
Okay.
You know, at the beginning, we all can attest to that. In the beginning, everybody was like, yes, vacation, what? Let's go. And then 4 or 5 months in, you're like, oh, heck no. This ain't popping no more. And so I knew that things,
Well, listen,
you know, come on now. Let's be real. Depression, suicide.
Yes,
I mean,
yes,
let's be real.
yes,
You know what I'm
yes.
saying? So I knew that how I was feeling, other people was feeling.
Absolutely.
And so for me, I was thinking, man, I want to do a podcast. I want to connect. I want to organically connect with
Mhm.
others. And so when you approach it, man, listen, it was just like, God, it was just like, you know, it was so moving.
And to find out
Yes.
that, you know, in our conversation, to see that we had so much in common.
Common, yes.
It was just crazy. It was
Yes.
like, listen, girl, we have to do this.
We have to.
We have to do this.
Yeah.
You know, and my COVID experience was a little different because I'm always on the go, and I kind of welcome that time to
Wow.
just be stationary.
Yeah.
You know, at the same time, I wanted to kind of think and get my juices flowing, get my creative side engaged, and wanted to figure out a way in which I can make COVID work to my benefit. Right. So, you know, this came along and like you said, heaven sent. You know, I'm
Yes,
definitely looking forward to some of the things that we planned, right, to bring to fruition. You know, I can't begin to say that, you know, COVID was bad for me. I mean, I see people talking about, listen, millionaires are coming out of COVID. I'm
Yes.
like, listen,
Come on now.
check yourself.
Facts.
Okay. You got to check yourself. You got to look in the mirror and say, hey, Rox, what's going on? You know, millionaires are being birthed out of a negative situation. So what are you going to do? Okay. And this came along, and who knows where this is going to lead.
Yes.
Right? We both have a passion for helping people. We're both, you know, very resourceful. We're in the communities. You know, we're on the ground. We're doing the grunt work.
Oh, yes.
You understand? So I'm definitely looking forward to, you know, developing this and moving, you know, in other areas,
Yes,
right? Have
absolutely.
it complement the things that we're actually doing in our lives. Okay.
Yes. And take you along the journey with us. That's what it's all about, chopping it up, having real conversations, and building on that. And I think our perspective is needed, Roxanne.
It is.
I think there's so much noise in the world today, in
Mhm.
our community, in our country. And I think our perspective is definitely needed.
Mhm.
It's time that women that have a voice and actually have something to say it,
That's
And
right.
yeah.
You know, we have to bring things to the table that, probably people think it, but never say it. Okay.
Indeed.
We're not going to be that person. Again, I said, we have no obligation or ties to anyone. So, where you have certain people and they can't say certain things. I look at interviews and you ever say to yourself, damn, I wish that you could pull some more stuff
Yeah.
out of that person.
Yeah.
But you could see that they're holding back.
Absolutely.
And they're holding back because they're under obligation
Yes.
to say certain things. I don't want that to be our plight here.
Right.
Right? We're going to be giving it to them raw.
Absolutely.
Right?
So you say
what is your holdback?
I ain't
If
got no
anything.
holdback. I don't have any
Okay.
holdback.
All
Absolutely not. But let's talk about it. You said
Mhm.
we are going to. So what else should the viewers should be looking forward with this podcast?
So-
are we going to be interviewing any
Well,
special folks?
we're going to have some experts come in and chop it up with us. I was speaking to a friend of mine today. He's like, listen, I want you to get me on
All right.
to do a man's perspective on
Yes.
that relationship issue. Because you guys really need to hear it from a man,
That's
and
right.
listen, we do. We want to hear it from men. We want to hear about the experts, the whole COVID thing that you were mentioning about the suicide rate and divorces and things like that were going on during COVID.
That's really
Listen,
affecting our lives.
People really got to see who they were married to during COVID.
Yes.
And listen, COVID didn't start out pretty for me. Because I tell you, my husband and I, we were at opposite ends of
Oh,
that
boy.
spectrum. Okay.
What he doing?
Right? But you got to kind of know what battles to fight.
Yes.
You understand?
Indeed.
Some things are just not worth it.
Yes.
Okay? Because
Yes.
we've been married for 17 years?
Wow.
We've been together for about 20 years.
Oh my gosh.
And me, I'm the type of person, I'm going to shut down.
Oh.
I'm not going to argue with you because I'm always fearful of saying something that I'm going to have regrets on.
Yes.
Right? And once it's out of your mouth, you can't take it back.
Ooh.
So I try my hardest not to say things to people that I actually don't mean or because I'm upset.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So I say to
Message.
my husband,
That's a message. Okay.
17 years we've been married. We probably officially only been married for about 10 of those years.
Wow.
Because 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, listen, I would not say boo to you.
Wow.
Okay. And
So
we just
has
kept it
that always
moving.
been the case? Have you always been that type of person that you've always been able to control yourself?
Listen, girl, it's been a process.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a process.
Yeah.
Okay. Like fine wine.
Because you know, I say what I mean. I mean what I say, honey.
No,
Oh,
sometimes, no, you know why? I think as a kid growing up, I saw a lot of verbal abuse and things like that. And I've
Yes.
always tried to bridle my tongue.
Yeah.
You understand? Because you can say some hurtful things.
Oh, yes.
And
indeed.
you can't take it back.
You cannot.
And I hold on to everything that you say.
Whew.
Okay? I'm a faith believer. And what does the word say? Out of the heart, the mouth speaks.
That's true.
Okay?
That
So I
is true.
believe that.
Yeah.
So I try not to do that. So, you know, the first, I want to say 8 weeks of COVID,
Yeah.
we were feuding.
Oh, man.
Okay. And it was very minor.
Yeah. Of
You
course.
understand?
Yeah. The
We
little
talked
things
about-
now you kind of see. It becomes big things.
It amplified.
It
It got
amplifies
amplified.
it, yeah.
You understand? Because I'm in the house, we talked about doing certain things around the house, and finally we got to do it. Instead of you having a conversation with me, the neighbor already knew what was
Oh.
going on before I knew.
Not the neighbor.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
no.
I live here. Okay, where we going with this?
Right.
You know, why he knows what's going on in my house before I do.
Oh.
No, can't happen. So I was like, okay, you know what? You best go talk to Jose. Okay, because we ain't having this conversation. So,
Yeah.
I got over it, So now, we're good.
Yeah.
We're in a better space. Thank you,
Absolutely.
COVID.
So that's it, guys. So you will hear more about relationships,
Relationships.
about marriages, stuff that's really affecting us on a micro level.
Mhm.
It's great to talk about celebrity gossip and all the next this and the next that, but things that's affecting us on a micro level on a daily basis.
Right.
Oh yeah, we're going to address this.
Mhm.
We are going to help you navigate your life, honey.
Mhm.
That's what it is. So Roxanne, the holidays is coming.
Yes.
All right.
Guys, listen, in the spirit of the holidays, what we'd like to do is give 3 lucky subscribers a gift card, okay? But you have to go to our podcast leave a message, give us some feedback.
Yes.
Right? What else you want to know?
You know what? Give us some reviews. Tell us
Right.
how we're doing. Comments, some suggestions.
What do you guys want to hear?
Yes.
What can we entertain you? You're inviting us into your home. What do you like to hear? What can we engage you in? Okay.
Yes.
Who would you like us to have on the show? Okay. So anything like that, you're more than welcome to drop a line, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And Karmisha here is going to select 3 lucky subscribers.
3 lucky subscribers will be selected. We do know that it is the holiday season and we are all struggling. And
Right.
so we really want to be able to bless others.
Yes.
And so we will love to give 3 lucky subscribers an amazing holiday gift. So please leave us a review. Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah.
Chop it up with R&K.
Yeah.
Chop it up with R&K. That's right. Chop it up with R&K. And of course, just shoot us an email as well, guys. Listen, as Roxanne said, we want to be able to engage you. Let us know what you want to hear from us. Let us know what guests you'd like us to interview. Absolutely. It's all about community. And you all are a third host. So come on now.
So stay tuned. Episode 2, relationship taboo.
Ooh.
Is it better to be married?
Oh, honey, I don't know.
Or single?
You already know.
You guys tell us. You guys tell us.
Stay tuned for
All right now.